Okay, so this will be a short video on how to score good marks in Hindi class 10 boards, and you can even score 90 plus if you have enough practice, and you can watch this video even if you are weak in Hindi. So first of all, I would say my board score was 91 in Hindi class 10 boards, and it was the only board exam in which my marks dropped than my pre-boards term 1, and that will be, I would say, just because of my carelessness and my silly mistakes and my spelling mistakes. So make sure not to do that. Also, mine was Hindi course B, so if you are Hindi course A student, you can watch this video, as just chapters are different in both the courses, so you can refer to this video as well. First of all, board exams are not hard of Hindi. My score dropped just because of my silly mistake, so don't assume it's very hard. It's just because my school exams were very easy, so I took Hindi very lighter, and it did much preparation before my board exam, so you must not do that. And for YT channels, there are many. There are many in the market. There are many in the YouTube, and they all are very good. There's not any specific YouTuber about Hindi, so you can watch any of them, and you can just search on YouTube, and there will be many teachers, new teachers, the teachers which are teaching you different subjects like SST, Hindi, English. They would be teaching you Hindi in your grab days, so you can watch them as well. But I would recommend you to watch a genuine Hindi teacher, because they know how the exact explanation and exact theory of the chapter, so I would recommend you that. For literature, give a quick reading of all proses. Yes, you don't have time, but you should give a quick reading of all the proses, because detailed theory, you need to know the detailed knowledge of the theory, so it's must. You can give a quick reading, like just 30 minutes, 20 minutes of each chapter. You can even watch on YouTube. There are many channels on YouTube, you can watch them. Poems explanation is must. You should know the explanation. Without explanation, you can't write answers, because in Hindi class 10, the poems are very trickier and very, they are not, you can't just write the answer with reading the poem. You must know the explanation and summary detailed. So you must watch any one shot or any video about the poem. Then you can read the PYQs. You don't need to write the PYQs. If you don't have much time, you can just read the answers of the PYQs of 2024, 2023, 2020, 2019 and stuff. So you can just read the PYQs. And if you have time, so you can practice, but if you don't have time, so you can just read the PYQs. For content writing, please write the content very carefully, because that's how marks are deducted. If you have if you have written it properly, then also marks will be deducted. If there are small details, small details which you have written very simply, or you have written very without giving its proper reason, so you must write the content very properly. In grammar, I would say just use a book. Yeah, it's very enough. Or you can watch any video on YouTube about the specific topic, but I would say your book is way enough. You can just use your book to practice grammar. Although grammar in Hindi is very easier. Like I remember in my board exam, I solved grammar in within like 10 minutes or something. It's very easy in the boards. And for the writing section, format is must. You must know the format. Also, you can read some sample answers and PYQs to know how to write the content, because content is very important, just like English. You can even watch some videos, but if you are very weak in it, you can watch some videos on the internet. There are many. For reading, it's very easy. You don't need to do any practice. You can do one if you want, but you don't need to, because the reading is very very easy in Hindi. So don't worry about Hindi exam. Worry about all the other subjects. For Hindi, you don't need to worry, because Hindi board exam is very easy. But I want to say that you can score 98, 100, 96 in other subjects, but in language subjects it's very hard to score that much. 94, 95. Everyone score around 90 to 94 in the language subjects, but beyond that it's very hard because of spelling mistakes, content mistakes. So if you are one who is aiming for 100, 98, 99, you should do extreme practice of Hindi, like writing the PYQs, do solving so many PYQs and stuff, and solving so many questions and writing the content properly. So you must do a lot of PYQs to write proper content. If you want to score like 199, but if you just just read the PYQs and do these stuff, you will surely score 90, 85, 90 and 92. But you need to do all of these, and you don't need to any skip any chapter. You don't have to skip any chapter because every chapter is important, every story is important, because you don't know which the question will come in your board exam. So don't try to skip any chapter of Hindi, because all chapters are very easy. Poems are difficult. You can skip one poem if you want, but I won't recommend to skip. You can you can like prepare less for one poem, because poems are very hard, I know. So you can prepare less for one poem, but you don't you I would suggest you not to skip any poem. So these tips and tricks you can follow, and you can surely score good marks in Hindi. For Hindi you don't need to worry. So you can like now it's your English exam in like 5 days. So if you have time, you can give like 4 or 5 hours before your in these days. But if you don't have time, you can easily score good marks, and even if you prepare in preparatory holidays. But to score very good marks, you need to have a proper hold on Hindi before. If you are very new to Hindi, or you don't score good marks in Hindi in throughout the year, then it would be a little bit harder. But still, with practice and still with these tips, you would score decent. Like you can score 80 marks. For math, science, it's hard to score good marks if you haven't done anything. But for Hindi, you can score 80, 90. But going beyond 95 is very harder. So yeah, Hindi and language subjects are very very different than other subjects. In language subjects you can score good marks, but you can't score very good marks. But in other subjects you can score very bad marks also, and you can score very good marks also. So yeah, that's the specialty of language subjects. So with these steps you can score good marks, and all the best for your board exams. And I'm assuring you, you can score good in language subjects. So don't at all worry for your language subjects. Make your practice harder for other subjects like SST, science and maths. So give a lot of time to SST, science and maths rather than these subjects. So that's all what I have to say. Thank you, and make sure to like, subscribe and share and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.